A lot of information there, but still the hit coming through.
Poppy.
Jeremy looking for the right click. It's not going to connect. Poppy gets a kill instead.
But they already have backside Poppy right now, surrounded just a little bit. Darion, does he take the timing to try to provide support? I think it's a little too risky.
Whoa.
Poppy's good for only one.
At least something though. Still 2G continuing to push forward a little bit, spots out a little bit more. But the smoke kind of covers it as well. So 2-on-1 against the lone Darion inside of the smoke right now, but on the back lines from heaven, Udotan and Darren, they will be pushed out. Darren does not know what's behind him, and Envy has an opportunity of a lifetime. The spike defuse continues to go through. He flicks upwards, gets the second kill, look for Darren, and gets the shot! Trying to pinch him down. Paranoia sent out. 2G goes in for the TP play, up close and personal, spots the barrel, gets the kill, and that's enough.
That's actually a really good TP right outside of the smoke, but not deep enough that they might spot you close range. So I like the call, just full faith that you hit the paranoia on someone and they would have to hide behind the bend there, behind the boxes.
Nice pinch.
30 seconds
And
left.
that then pulls the defenses over onto the other parts of the map.
Really? Yeah, you just wait until Wild Oreo gets here, right? A three-man push, you know you're going to have the numbers advantage no matter what.
Ooh.
But only, what? 15 seconds and you already get taken down?
Udotan though, yeah, definitely not going to make it easy for Team Secret. And with 15 seconds left, there's so much pressure. Team Secret needing to push through the smokes now.
Oh no.
And on with the Sheriffs, it's not going to connect. Poppy, Udotan getting the kills. The spike is down, the round is over, but 2G is going to try nonetheless. Poppy over now, it's going to be the full execute, a full collapse into the B side, starting things off.
30 seconds left.
Jeremy looking for the bit of space, but at the same time pushing off from danger. A couple of players being able to gun down Darren now. All down to Raptors, and Kalias is next.
Trusting Poppy, quite frankly, with how well he anchors. But Jeremy, he's still waiting, and the bait works. They've put so much pressure on B. They've let it be known that they've taken their attention off of mid. And Jeremy, the patience pays off.
30 seconds left.
So careful with how he's able to find those one-on-ones. And I was about to say, I mean, it's a lot of trust to put down onto just Poppy anchoring down the site, but here it comes, the hit in towards the B site. Straight through the smokes, Jesse Bash will be able to land 2 headshots back-to-back. Udotan tries to fire back from the back lines, but unfortunately, caught mid-dash. He's just not able to complete the animation of it. Wild Oreo will be able to get the shot, and that's down to just Poppy once again. Not quite able to complete your rounds. At the very least now, it has to be a read back into the B site. It's in with a judge from Jeremy! Not expected at all. And then Darren's down once again. Off with the blades as well. It's been propped up. Global looking for an opportunity to retake, but nothing found yet.
I mean, at this rate, Team Secret, they're looking to finish the half with everyone at 9,000 creds. Behind the judge, when you have the Blade Storm, knowing that this is the execute you want to go for, they are just going with the snowball. It is rolling down the hill into an avalanche.
Ooh, the off bot up, shot sounded off. But Envy just fires from the sidelines. Shot into its Kalias. Crystal makes it a bit of a trade, but they're still able to hold from the side of the site. And as soon as... So a bit of presence are already alerted. And if you're Team Secret, you've been good so far, so why not go for the swing? At the very least, Crystal gets 1, but still the trade comes through.
Do they suspect more here? Because there was a good fake going on here by Crystal. Yeah, they're waiting for another peek out because he was spamming the left side, but then he turns right to library under. And so you're expecting, okay, there's no way he's watching that alone with the Guardian when they're on an eco, the Hero Guardian. And it's gonna get dropped again by Udotan.
It's not working out. I don't know what you're gonna do this time. The Guardian is lost as well. You cannot pick it up. Poppy, you know, feeling the heat now, tries to put the smokes up, tries to keep himself alive, but pretty much pinned down by 2G in this moment.
2G taking very aggressive positions all map long, and now the push out from the drone as well. They just want to trap him 100%.
Smokes out. Oh, and here comes the rest of the team too, Chovra. Oh my god.
I mean, they're just going to wait. They're just going to farm for kills, right? Reset all those ultimates right now. They got a fresh plate ready to go.
So good. And look at how close Jeremy is playing to the smoke as well. Oh, the flash is perfect though. Hell yes! Darren, a bit of a shot as well. Wild Oreo all up the clutch, but then the trade comes through. What just happened?
Udotan. Cosmic Divide as well, and there it is. That's the type of aggressive play you want on the A side.
Whoa.
The chase.
Continuing forward. That's the op gone, and now in with a dash as well. Poppy's dead in the dirt.
Already 3 members on the site. This isn't looking good for Crystal. You gotta wait for your teammates, but they have to still clear through mid. Darion gonna take his time to get back here.
drones out. Kelias looking for at least a bit of a head. Continues to try to get his crosshair online, and he manages to do it. Triple kill now coming through. And all that's left is 2GE up by the bridge. He's trying to play around it, trying to go back for another flick, but Crystal!
2 more rounds to get to another ult round themselves.
Okay, but still back in towards mid, and that's Wild Oreo gone. The quick execute in towards the B site. But everything's been smoked off. Global looking for their timing.
You have to suspect this. He hasn't taken this position before. Jeremy very close up near heaven.
Another flash out, but the smokes dissipate. He spots the shock dart sending through as well, so continues to go for the chase. That's a second kill. Now the rest of Global trying to play the retake. All three, but they don't quite have the space on heaven any longer. Darren just peeks out from stairs, spots a couple. That's Jesse Vesh down. Cosmic Divide goes up, and now they're trying to use that to get onto the spike, but still, 2G tries to play ahead of it. Look at the movement from Udotan, though. Quickly swaps over to Classic. 2GE tries to stay alive. He needs to clutch this out. He's looking for it, goes back for another kill.
Time.
Now on towards Poppy. Poppy running out of time, smokes it out, swings for the kill, and goes for the stick. Very least not spotting anything out towards A, but now B's getting smoked off. Udotan still being able to maintain control of mid. That gives them the numbers on the B site.
Execute coming in. Darion's ready for it. He has a good angle right outside the smoke, but he can't find the shot.
Oh, and that's just Team Secret continuing to barrel through. The Hunter's Tree will slow them down just a bit. Poppy instantly rotating over with the From the Shadows, but is that going to be enough? They don't quite have the numbers. Wild Oreo still playing safe from post-plant position.
Oh, you would have loved to go during that plant, but it's going to be on the outside of danger, safe from all gunfire. And now a 2v3 with positions already taken by Team Secret.
Smokes refreshed too. 2G continuing to be a menace. Look at this.
And they have no reason. Oh, right on the railing. So he doesn't get spotted though. They don't know for sure. He's on the railing. And Oreo, Wild Oreo, just gonna buy time. He actually gets the kill as well against Crystal.
That should be enough, but it is Papi Chulo. Only able to get the one. Starting things off, it's gonna be Jeremy. Straight into the site, and everything's being smoked off by Darren. Hunter's Fury from Jesse Vash, though, just creating a bit more chaos towards the back lines. And Kelias tries to get ahead of things. Still sticking around the stairs, backs up in towards the smoke. He just waits for his team to get on over.
Oh no, and now you don't have the Blade Storm anymore. You're gonna see that null command come out. Udotan, not much you can do right now. You just have to wait this out. That's so much time on the retake.
Man, 4 on 5 as well. They've got to think about possibly smoking off Nest once again as well, but Jeremy continues to hold the angle. Udotan goes aggressive, has the blades, gets a kill, now tries to stay alive against that duel in towards Jeremy. Jeremy in with a blaze though, swings out from the other side. Support from Jesse Vash arrives on time. Jeremy back.
Now, very curious about the positions of Wild Oreo, especially since there's that KO on the other side, but Envy just gonna play the bait. Gets one kill, gets two! That's a shutdown already in the pistol.
He already had the hottest 1-on-3 pistol clutch from before. Why not start things off just as spicy as well? Low HP though, and he backs off. Meanwhile, Global looking for, an opportunity into the other sites. 2G's around the corner though.
Yeah, but Secret, they're just not going to peek out, right? They say plant if you want. It's a 5v3. We are not concerned at all about fighting on the retake. And here's the thing, they know GE has to push up. They know GE needs to get more information, and 2GE just shuts down Crystal once again.
The way the smoke was placed as well, there's just no opportunity. It's just unfortunate. Crystal, wanting to go for that, right? Be proactive on the duel, but 2GE, even with the Classic, just knows what he has to do. Just plays right around the edge of it, just enough that he can spot out his opponent. Now here's the tap. Doesn't have to do too much. Global, they're trying to draw out his fire, but nothing found.
Yeah, they needed another kill, but now you don't have an option. You might as well get the plant credits and hope for the best.
Hope for the best. I don't think there's much gonna happen.
But you have to expect that GE is potentially looking to push out because that's the only way they feel safe with the Stingers, and they're ready for it.
Team Secret all continuing to hold down their ground. Managing to gun them down. Even swapping over with an Outlaw. Jeremy in with a Bulldog now. Crystal continuing to try to take space. Goes back up into heaven, takes down Envy.
But it's not planted for him because they wanted to push out. Good.
Really? The judge,
I don't know about this.
Oh my god, 2GE! They walk straight into him.
It's either Stingers or it's pistols, right? So the judge is absolutely a good play here. I mean, here's the question is, I mean, what's your buy next round, right? I mean, yeah, you've got the lost credit, so some of you, the half armor in, yeah, I get that, but listen, I don't blame them, but it is a absolutely ballsy move to double down.
It is.
Not ready.
But even then, I mean, just the right call from Team Secret. And it's one of those games, it's starting to feel like you just want to, like, FF. You try to go for the play, but now, even peeking out with a snare, you get shut down by the Outlaw. You know that Judge is still on the other side, and you cannot challenge it. He tries to swing. Darren at least gets one. But then the Bulldog, completely fair. Global, they haven't really shown off any Abyss too much in the offseason. But Team Secret really just stretching their legs out right now. Look at Jeremy!
He gets 2 there? Sure, he was going to get the kill onto Yudotan because he was pinged. He knew that trade was coming.
I have the spike.
But then the second kill.
What else is Jeremy going to do? Continuing to hold mid. A little bit of support from Jesse Vash.
I mean, now Secret, you really just need to hold safe default. Once again, another 5v2. You have the numbers advantage. No reason to rush, and this is where they shine.
Come on, make it a flawless finish. Give us the flawless.
We've seen that a couple times already. It's getting there.
Spike down mid.
Darian.
Yeah, he's played against him last year.
Did have that ace against Gen G, but now this is a completely different situation.
Oh, he's
Back's
surrounded.
turned, he's completely surrounded. He hears everything coming up against him. A little bit of a dink as well from Envy. I mean, at the very least, trying to break that wall, trying to go faster, but because the barrier mesh was there, it bought so much time for the rotations to come over, and Wild Oreo is ready to let it rip. 2 kills back to back. Kelly's tries to fire back. Now it's down onto Envy, and he's continuing to hold from pillars so darn well. Has the additional support from Heaven too. It's all down to Poppy, and it's a 1-on-2, a bit of a high-low setup. So tough to fight against, but he's still jiggling, still getting Envy down to low HP, looking for the next shot. 20 seconds left to go, and he manages to get the first kill. Goes for the next one! Around it, 2 players down from ramps. Jeremy alongside Wild Oreo. The sprays, they managed to take down Crystal. And that's a spike down as well. Jeremy onto the second kill. Jesse Vash continuing to hold it from the other side of the smoke. Guns down the Boombot for now. Cage trigger 2.
Trailblazers spotted them as well, so Jeremy's ready for it, and that is a 2-fer from Jeremy and Wild Oreo together. Great crossfire. And if this is a flawless, suddenly things flip on its head. Jesse Vash, he said he'd flip everyone's predictions. They're already on track to do that, but they're about to flip this map as well.
Not anything out nearby, so maybe using that angle from Heaven to try to get a kill, but Jesse Vash is so ready! Instant headshot, puts up the camera, and more support coming from Jeremy up around screens.
And now you're stuck up here in Heaven. They know that Kelly's is up here. They know the others are coming up ramp as well. Team Secret, they've got him absolutely trapped up here by the window.
Seekers 2. So great beat so far. Nightfall comes through, but they try to bulldoze with the Nightfall. It doesn't work out. Crystal only getting 2 kills next round, and there needs to be an adjustment from Global Esports. So it's been A so far, down into mid, but that's where the showstopper, let's rip!
Oh, this was such a great play from Team Secret. So what happens is you rip the showstopper. So you think it's pushing out somewhere, but then a barrier mesh comes out in mid. So surely the Rocket's not coming out of mid because they've already blocked themselves in, and then he just peeks out and gets a double kill. GE just absolutely baited.
Who does that?
If that was intentional, which I would like to believe it is, that is ridiculous. And that's a play that comes out when you know that you're going to be able to snowball this map once again.
I mean, if it wasn't intentional, it's just so amazing as well. But now spotting them out towards mail room. Jeremy waiting for his opportunity. Envy in with the ultimate as well. Now with the sprays, everything crumbling and falling apart. And just collapsed onto.
So Jeremy's just making sure that you don't suddenly see a flood into mail. Like this, he's gonna come out. Oh, gets taken out.
Doesn't work out. Yeah, trying to play around that middle area, but now being pinched out from all sides. Just a couple of share shots, and now the rifles have been picked up straight into sight. Global Esports will stream. All that's left is Jesse Vash. Has the angle from Heaven. Goes out for the first kill. The second one collects as well. Spike down. Crystal tries to retrieve, and Jesse Vash...
They don't know about it. They don't know about the drop.
Listening for their footsteps. Nightfall comes out, though, and he's down low HP. Tries to swing around the sides, and footsteps completely being heard. Crystal fully collects. Just so unfortunate for Envy. So Wilder instantly tries to come back to relay forward, has to spray it down, lands a couple, but still down onto Crystal. He manages to trade, picks up the spike, and tries to deliver it onto the B site. Darren continuing to hold down for additional support out from Evan, managing to find those further trades, and now...
Oh, the bait.
Just to continue to block off even more. Now, continue continuing to invest the ultimate through just to block Team Secret off that much. Looking for that lead, very much so. And Udotan lands a sick flick into midair with a jump. Jeremy, good little off shot, goes in for a second peek, but Udotan shuts it down. Now in for the trades. And that's what it is. Onus onto GE, and Udotan takes the first bait. He falls! Wild Oreo in for the second kill, but Darrett saves the day with the outlaw. Now Haunt out just for additional security. But then they call for the play in towards ropes. Jeremy tries to get ahead of them with the satchel, but unfortunately the Bucky will not connect. And Jesse Vash now repositions to try to hold as they swing on out from the ropes. Continuing to jump and air hop over Poppy in with a shorty. Say hello.
I love the little ideas that GE has. They have some good ideas in the little moments. Just this patience continuing, that might be what they need. That's going to be the cleanup from Poppy against alongside the Cypher. Now it's a bit of a fake out because the Cypher's on B. Oh, a nice catch.
Just as they tried to cross. Now Envy spots the rest of them as well. Has a potential grab net possibly. But then the quick bait to mid-play. Quick pinch in towards the B side. Kelly S getting the kill on towards Jesse Vash. Now Envy tries to hold and stop them down, but not able to connect. Udotan off to the second kill. Seekers alongside Flash and 2GE, unbeknownst to him, still able to survive. Udotan, a little bit of a whiff, but at the very least, the spike does go down.
Oh, but you don't want to shoot this right now, right? It's a 2v3, and you can't quite group up just yet. You're so low.
Got to deal against Udotan first.
Yeah, Wild Oreo's just going to wait. He's waiting for them to peek out, but yeah, Udotan's buying so much time. It doesn't matter if he didn't get the kill.
Oh, and that should be the round over. At the very least, 2G and Wild Oreo is still trying to make some moves out from heaven. Just trying to bank on the fact that he might be up around sent in, but ultimately dealt with. Fast push, looking to execute through, but Jesse Vash continues to try to hold them off. Judge shots not quite connecting though. Wild Oreo will be able to do a bit of damage. Double kill in, but Poppy makes it a trade. Back to a 3-on-3 until the annihilation completes. And all that's left is 2GE alongside Jeremy, trying to execute in towards Hell, but not quite completing it through. Udotan in with
trade back, so you gotta imagine it's B. The backup's already here, down an alley.
Yes, he buys enough attention away and on for the hit in towards the B site. Crystal manages to make a bit of a trade happen, but down comes Envy from heaven. Additional support, and there's just so much from his bird's eye view. Crystal goes in for the swing though, back out from spawn. Another swing out, and 2G caught unaware. It's down to Jesse Vash, and he's a little bit far away. Off from heaven, low HP, looking for the angle. Crystal continuing to hold. He manages to stick it. It's down to Udotan, he swings. They're still looking for some of these safe kills, right? Trying to spam through the smoke, spam away through the walls, but in towards back mid. Off towards Kelly S now, trying to fend that off. Team Secret continuing to swing again and again.
Yeah, so much utility has been drawn out from Global Esports that Team Secret, generally speaking, oh, well, especially with the Cypher God, yeah, you're safe to go. You're safe to go wherever you wish.
Smokes up as well. Udotan, Lone Vandal, alongside Poppy, trying to swing out, but the waterfall doesn't quite work out in their favor. Timing not on their side, numbers not on their side, and it's just Crystal.
With a Bucky, 14 HP, doable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep that in mind. Playing a little bit more safe global with the B setup.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. High-low on the boxes. That's aggressive. Udotan continuing to jump peek just for information. But yeah, look at this GE. Contrary to Team Secret, continue to kind of leave mid relatively open. They're really just using it just to delay, on a timing. Once they have information that Team Secret is going to want to take space, they trade util for util, but they know eventually it should always be a main site hit.
Just managing to play that to their advantage as well. 2 early kills, and that pretty much seals the deal. Team Secret. Oh, whoa, that came too close. I thought they had the crossfire, but now things are starting to fall apart. Jesse Vash alongside Jeremy looking for that A conversion. Jesse Vash already stretching his legs across the A site. Trip set up. But now Jeremy has to kind of swing on over, at least hold out for heaven.
He can survive a bit longer, but he gets spotted. That's unfortunate. Poppy with a nice cleanup.
In with the potential support as well, so now you got to watch out for heaven and potentially ramps. Wild Oreo does have the Seekers, and he lets it go.
Yeah, you have to. You're stuck in a bad position.
2 into screens, and he's very well aware now. Continuing to try to hold from elbow. Here's the footsteps. What's Jesse Vash doing? Managed to get that flick while they're down for the next. And it's down to the trade. Jesse Vash tries to flick to the left. Needs to play around the cover now. He's low HP. He's trying to isolate, but Poppy gets it against him to at least secure map point. But now trying to get the pinch against them. In with the Fade Raise combo, but it doesn't quite connect. Now GravNet on towards Udotan, and he pulls out the Showstopper just to force them to pay some respect to him. Sends it into Jeremy's feet, and now looking for the next. Swings down, and 3 kills! Down to the next! Even GravNet on towards 2GE, but not quite able to connect. 2G manages to make it away.
All right, they hear that. Kelly should have heard that just in range. So Darion's ready for a peek out. But you still don't know where Jesse Vash is, so that's why Kelly is still a bit wary. He's still holding close on mid. The backup coming all the way through spawn. He gets caught. That's the B side open.
Somewhat possible. One more kill, or the spike plant for 2G, and he might have the Cosmic Divide to try to make some kind of a play around it. Jesse Vash has to stay alive.
But I don't know why he chose to run all the way through spawn. You had mid clear. That's where Jesse was.
He's gonna have time at least, I think. But Jesse Vash, he really has to be so cautious.
All right.
Okay.
Plant goes through. Jesse already has position.
Well divided.
Oh.
You are divided.
Cosmic Divide for Cosmic Divide.
Man, wall for wall.
Paralleled. And we're down into the little corner. I
I
think this kind of works against Team Secret. 2G tries to make the play for it, but Poppy gets off at the right time. Jesse Vash gets the kill. Darian hops onto the spike. It's half. He pulls his gun out, but Jesse Vash nails the...
Bill got that pocket play on the site, but it's going to be a B hit. Whoa. Oh, the Annihilation.
Jeremy, though, avoiding the Annihilation, has the Showstopper, connects onto Kelly S, now looks for Poppy, but Udotan holds down for Mail. Look at the triple, slays them all down. Jeremy, inside of the smoke, though, tries to go for the swing, manages to get down Poppy, looks up towards heaven now, looks for his opponent, Udotan, paint shells, just to hold for time, and they have to pick up the spike. 13 seconds left, going aggressive, trying to look for the kills. Jesse Vash going in for the sprays, not quite happening, the round was over. Now. A little bit of early shots. Jesse Vash is looking for that space, but 2 players are hunting him down. He manages to get 1 down at the very least. But here come the paint shells. Udotan pops the Showstopper just to hold the space out around the back of ropes as well. Udotan, the homing missile, he will blow them up. 4 kills down, and all that's left is 2GE. 1 on 3. Is this possible? Tries to hold, tries to swing with the Sheriff, but Poppy.
That first kill onto Poppy, things start to fall apart for GE.
Or, you know, just wait for teammates to find a little bit more time pressure, but the swing is a little bit too close to the wall. Poppy will be able to spot him out first, and that's a shot in from the Ghost. Now, Team Secret needing to take that pressure up towards Art to continue to push on, but Darren holds his ground. Jesse Vash now trying to play with the angles, but not quite. Going for that crossing towards the boxes, but now going for the swing. Using the fragment to keep them at bay, and that's that double kill. Jesse Vash holding the back lines, good for at least 1.
Yeah, the spike's already down though, so this crossfire over by A main. Jeremy and Envy, the duo, they should be able to hold this pretty strong. Jeremy, yeah, with lower health, he's gonna be the bait really for Envy. There's the peek. Oh no, Envy gets taken out though.
Poppy trying to keep them drawn away, goes in for the trade. Jeremy's still alive, and now he's downed. Off to the next, and it's Wild Oreo on towards the back. Spotted Poppy and gets him down to low HP. The regen shield comes back for a little bit of value, but still close range. Should be able to get the burst, but Poppy lets the Guardian shot. Can he retrieve?
2G is not going to have the time to clear this fully.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's the run, so now Poppy knows.
Goes for the tap. Instinctively looks towards Art at the very least, though, but trying to stick it a halfway to go for the peak. But spotted out. Phantom sprays just to keep him at bay. Kelly S continuing to try to hold, but close range. The Bucky managing to take him down. Udotan trades off back in towards Halzo, and Udotan has to feel the pressure. Up close range, and it's going to be Jeremy who takes him out with the shorty.
Oh no, it's not planted for them. They have to go for the peak.
Trying to slicing the pie.
There's the pool.
Nanostorm as well, though. 1 single kill, but Jesse Vash continues to stick. Oh! Poppy, can you make it happen? Has to swing. Jesse Vash, though, does have a bit of an angle from Art. Will he get spammed? They actually swing on through the Cosmic Divide with a bit of a flash. 2GE now goes for the sprays. What is that conversion? On towards Envy, and that's 4 players down. All that's left, Darian trying to fire back with an op. He's not quite able to make it happen. Just 1 kill for now.
Left.
But has to fall back in with the bolt action. bit of utility in his hands, but 20 seconds left and the spike not in his pockets. What's he gonna do? It's gonna be the save.
Yeah, you gotta save.
Tries to slow them down with that fragment. 0 point just to confirm positioning as well. And maybe trying to spray through the smokes. He's been smoked off. Wild Oreo will be able to provide support from his angle out from Halls. But unfortunately, Envy does go down. So a lot more pressure onto Wild Oreo now. Jeremy has to hold the angle as well. Unfortunately, whipping the shot. So going in, taking down Wild Oreo. That's pretty much the site secured for GE. 2 GE though. Trying to play around the Cosmic Divide, looking for some kind of a space, some kind of kill.
Save.
But yeah, you can't find too much. It's just too much oppressive utility.
Now it's a crossfire setup, 2-1-2, 2 in back sight. Their job is gonna be to just draw as much aggro. Op missing.
Still managing to get a little bit of space off of that. That's the second connection now. Darren managing to collect onto it. Crystal managing to still hold on towards Halls as well. And all that's left is Envy trying to inch forward, trying to at least get onto the spike, but not being able to commit too much. It's all down to the 2 players who are pretty much pinned in behind Hall, so no information for them, and they're feeling the pressure. Udotan will be able to push up forward. Jesse Vash with the off angle, at least to secure 1, but ultimately space gained by GE, and that's the site. That's the last 2 players from Team Secret now forced to tuck tail and turn away.
Yeah, sure, Jesse gets his 1000th kill, but at what cost? Not able to secure the site.
Instead. So Team Secret will respect it all. Maybe using their own lockdown for a bit of a counter play, but they don't quite have the gun. Still able to push up though. Wild Oreo in with a share shot.
The spike not planted either.
An earlier kill from the utility because of it, I think.
30 seconds
So
left.
now the lockdown, the defending lockdown comes in, and GE has to respect and play all the way back.
You go for the sprint to A.
Okay.
I don't know if you can make it. It is a long map. Cutting through mid, you should be able to. I love Poppy keeping them at bay so they can't peek out. 13 seconds.
And Darren playing safe behind the pillar just to continue to sound off that op shot, keep them at bay as well. So Spike will go down now, and there's a bit of timing with the position from Poppy. You might be able to read it.
Surely you suspect this. You saw him. You saw him in B link. Yeah, Poppy now stepping. He just needs to buy time.
Okay.
Not enough bot.
Just a little more time. Jesse Vash got a read against him. Now all down to Darian, in with the op. Not quite a collat, but still at least 1 kill. Goes for the next, looking to make it a 3rd, but Jeremy has his own op as well and takes him out just right. 7-3, Team Secret will punch back against GE.
Secret trying to keep this competitive, trying to keep that window open for a 5-7 half. Wouldn't be just using double up. You push them back, now you have better ideas of where they're running away to. I don't mind it, but they're still stopped. Spike eventually gets planted.
All right. So a bit of a trade so far, but Wild Oreo will keep things competitive, tries to get away. Poppy stays ahead of it, pushes through his own smoke, and now looking for the kill against 2GE, in with the shorty, but 2G still manages to get away with at least 1. 2 players left from Team Secret, and Jesse Vash stuck inside of Art. He was trying to go for that chase just to keep them away from the spike. Jeremy now swapped over onto a rifle, looking to stick, or at least go for the tap. Draws out 1 player from GE. Now Poppy trying to stay alive. Jesse Vash coming in with the additional reinforcements onto his Crystal. Gets snapped, but Poppy in with 1 tap onto Jeremy. Has the advantage of the spike, but a little bit of movement and accuracy. Now comes back for a...
Ready to run because they've gone for a stack on B, the drone.
Okay.
That's a lot of footsteps, Jesse.
Run.
Jesse, he wants 1 kill. He knows he can't just run away. He gets 1.
Wow. Goes for the... Oh, Jesse! A triple quad! The ace! He sprays and goes him off as well.
Here it comes, though.
Oh.
You know it's smoked off, so they expect something out here mid.
That's 2 players invested, but it's a collat for Envy. No, it works out against them. Kellyas, though, will be able to hold from the other side. So back to square one, 3-on-3. But again, that sheer wall baited out just gives so much value to Team Secret. They can then rotate all the way over into A site. Got to deal with the early killjoy utility, which also does delay. So to be fair, GE doing great so far in the reads.
Yeah, they are able to push out the killjoy as well, so Darren just gonna have to respect that space. Kellyas already here, though. Gets some Taz onto Jeremy. Jesse Vash.
Perfect.
Jesse Vash, though, his location in Flowers. I don't know if you expect that. 2G just has to stay alive. Oh, Jesse!
Player standing.
Gets traded 1 for 1. And 2G gets taken down by Kellyas.
Out of couch, get some snacks. just wait for opponents to push through. You already have those traps, but now a little bit of a swing out from Art. Poppy will be able to walk away with a kill.
And the regen once again getting some value. This time, obviously, on that bonus, so trying to get ahead of things, but they're not trying to take that space. They just want to do some damage, which they would have done.
Oh, but now walking through,
Jeremy.
Sheer wall.
Jeremy all alone. They know he stepped on it.
Cloud first, but there it is. They managed to hop onto the sheer wall to try to provide him with support, though, but now full commitment into the site.
Oh, Kelly, yes.
GE, yeah, just still holding out from dugout. They have the angles, everything all locked down in key, and it's just Envy. Picks up the spike, maybe trying to go back through Art, but back in towards Flowers and spots out Udotan, not quite able.
Try to go through Art, but it's a double setup across her. GE is so ahead of things. Oh, okay.
January Jeremy, he's got the triple! Off to the Sheriff, how does he do it?
Love the confidence coming out from the entire team. I mean, Jeremy goes out. I mean, he doesn't even have the backup trades coming out yet, but he's just good for those headshots. Now position well held. GE, they have nothing to lose. They'll go for whatever damage they can. I'd almost actually be impressed if they just don't do anything and wait for exits, because quite frankly, that would be a lot of good restraint here. Oh, okay. You take that win. Udotan, yeah, getting one more. Uh-oh. I mean, here's the thing. Team Secret, they've got a long way to go. Yeah, they didn't all buy, but you got...
To that chaos. TS.
Oh, I like... Oh, that's even better for Team Secret. Yeah, that's a good pick from Jeremy. He's coming back online once again. 12 kills on this map. But what they just did was they drew attention on B Link by taking out the turret. Then they were ready to go for a pinch onto A. So even if the sheer wall comes out, you're able to provide support. But now that you have a kill, you might as well wait and all go through.
That's what it is. I mean, the Vise is down too, more critically. And that should give them the sight. But Udotan trying to play in for a potential push out with the shorty. GE though. Ooh, looking for the stick, just gets it. Down to half HP, and he has to back off. Now Udotan back into the op, and he's looking to deny them from peeking out. Jesse Vash can pin down around the site while the rest of his team holds out from Art.
All right, Jesse just gonna try to, oh, a nice crack position from Jeremy. Up top.
Pop flashed by Envy too.
Yeah, and that's gotta be the save to walk in.
Slowly, surely, and it's Jeremy to lead the charge once again. Going back in to clear on Art, but it's a bit of a bait setup. GE comes back in to re-clear and takes down Jeremy. While they're at the trade off of the push from Art though, now that gives Team Secret a little bit more space. Maybe looking for it, but not quite clear enough to get the spike down. They're back in towards Art. Poppy just holding off from the other side. If they do continue to push out, Crystal has the angle as well. Managing to right-click onto that Guardian. Zooms in, scopes in, and secures. Being activated. So now they're looking out for Kelly S. Spotting him out with the drone.
Oh no. That's the controller down again.
Pushed all the way up into club.
And now look at the switch up. They send the op back so it can find a new position. Meanwhile, it's going to be Darion holding that position. So if you get to A site late, that's an operator waiting for you. Oh no, Wild Oreo. They're starting to break down.
Looking for Kelly, yes, but that goes down apart. Jeremy not finding the right click either. Dash straight into him. Envy trying to scavenge as much as possible. Has the spike alongside Jesse Vash. A little bit separated from each other, but
30 seconds left.
You need to push on through into the site. It's already heavily reinforced.
I mean, this has to take a miracle. Envy has to take some incredible 1v1s right now. Yes, Jesse is here, but the angles are tough.
Whoa. Still though. Yeah. Just not quite going to work out. The grab well secures way too much. Jesse Vash trying to pull a miracle out of a hat, but it's Poppy